It it was it was different because when you're a lance, like you're hooking and jabbing, you're in the trenches, and you build those bonds with people because it's you're all doing the stuff that nobody wants to do, or you're doing the stuff that's really awesome.
Yeah, yeah,
But as a platoon sergeant, like you're not sleeping in the same hooch as the guys. You're with like the staff and O, or it's me and the platoon commander. It's not dude. When you're not in the trenches with the guys, and not to say that we weren't like doing operations and missions with them in 2019, but the day to day, you know what I mean? Like with everything, like for example, like if you're in training, right? You're running coordinating the range, but if it's a squad range, like you're not doing anything, right? If you're at a platoon range, like yeah, you're running Kazovac and getting water, like it's not the same. So on the deployment, it was cool to put like planning and operational skills into effect, like creating and generating, orders and mission planning, and we could get into that stuff too, and executing missions, but your guys are executing it now. You're not the guy who's doing it.
yeah,
So
yeah,
that was a little bit different, but I would say that was more rewarding for me, doing that than doing the cool shit is always fun.
yeah,
But as far as like life skills and things that I took away from that experience of, I guess you could say, like using decentralized command was the biggest thing that I learned. Empowering the people that are underneath you to make decisions and don't think that you know everything, and like bouncing ideas off them, and almost like letting them come up with plans, and just you being the backstop to be like, nah, that's you got to rethink that. Come back to me with something else, and giving them some skin in the game.
yeah,
Dude,
yeah.
I saw guys develop like crazy to the point where we were planning RNS missions at that time, and in the beginning I was planning everything, all the coordination and everything. And towards the end, I was just like, hey, you guys want to go out on a mission tonight? Like, yep. I'm like, all right, you're in charge of this, you're in charge of that. Let me know when you're good. And I just meet them in there. They do the briefing. They come up with this. They come up with that. I would coordinate like ISR and stuff, but dude, they were doing everything. And I was like, dude, this is cool.
Yeah, hell
This
yeah.
is cool.
That's awesome. I'm sure that felt good for you too, and because it's like, well, once the deployment's done and then you guys do your demobilization, and I mean, for a lot of reservists, depending on their contract, it could be like, hey, demob DD-214, sick, later, God bless America, Semper Fidelis, and then you're out, where it's like all that leadership, training, knowledge, experience is now just left, right? Is now gone. So I think it's cool to hear that that's what you did when you're like, kind of like, hey, this is what I want you guys to do, and then go ahead, mess it up, make mistakes, come to me, and then I'll help you reorganize it, or to focus on what the priorities are with this, and focus on the commander's intent and all this bullshit.
Hmm.
But I think it's cool